Hello everybody, and I've brought you back in a little bit sooner than I expected to because all kinds of things have gone wrong. So the problem with building your whole kind of network around the AE system is when you suddenly run out of power, the AE system dies on its arse. This is bad. This is very, very bad. So I am going to need to try and sort this out. The problem is I can't get into my network, can I? Because it's not got any power. So I'm going to have to find a way of effectively disabling certain bits of my network so that I can focus the power. So I've got a whole set of machines now turned off. Realistically, I'll do the same thing here. Just turn off an absolute crap ton of machines. That should allow the system to generate enough power and focus it on the AE network. So this is now using 260 AE a tick, and that's a problem because obviously I don't have, apparently, enough power being generated. So have I got reactor casing? Yes, I do. So I might have to go downstairs then, not that one, that one, whoops, and have a look at expanding my reactor, because my reactor is just a kind of bog standard 4x4 and it's producing 1000 RF a tick, but I think I'm now at a point where I'm going to be needing more than that for what I'm doing next, so I need to take this apart. So we'll turn it off. Oops. And we will look to extract whatever resources it has, and we will, we should have left those, so those are pretty fine. Look to expand it in some way. So we can probably try and expand it just very simply by making it wider. There is a couple of quests that I'm probably going to be quite close to completing that might give me enough resources to make some more. So I need 4 control rods and 4 fuel rods. Okay. Whoa. How did you get past whatever you got past and then you know the way around, apparently? Jesus. So it must be the trees must be causing problems. So because the AE network was cancelled, they can't pull anything in when I turn things off. There's all sorts of things going wrong. So fuel rods. Grab 4 of them. And control rods. A little bit short on what we need for that, apparently. That'll do. Take the Elorium back. What amount of Elorium have I got? So I can make more of that, no problem. Okay. So we probably obviously need to eventually do a much better reactor setup. I'm just doing effectively a little bit at a time as I... These are all on full, aren't they? Yeah. As I expand everything. Power is always going to be a seemingly constant battle. Good. I'm glad that that went back into normal mode. So we can turn this back on. It's now going to generate hopefully somewhere near 2000 RF per tick. It's much more useful, which is good. Okay. So I'll explain all of this, I guess, because it's now I'm kind of in the middle episode. I've put 4 Enda Generators here. My plan was that these Enda Generators would be a backup to help me get the power up while I sort this all out. So now I can just turn things back on again. Put that back into there. And that back into there. This thing can accept 2000 RF per tick. My reactor is producing about 2000 RF per tick. But what's next in the Enderium cell stakes? So it's just Enderium around a redstone energy cell. So that should be relatively easier. Now that I've got the right type of wrench. Oh, it's gone. Luckily it remembered that it's in that menu. Okay, so that's in, that's the out. It's doing 2,000 in, 700 out. So I'm going to put up to 5,000 in. So hopefully if it's getting 1,000 in, we can put 1,000 out now. And that should still be gaining. So let's put it up to, I don't know what I'm doing with the small increments at the moment. Let's put under 1,800 out. Then we can put 200 into there, because it's always good to get more of these bad boys. Cool. Right. Excellent. Brilliant. So a little bit of progress being made. So the reason why the power is now an issue is because of how I've replaced my smelteries. So I might as well explain this now, considering I've got this mini episode where everything's gone catastrophically wrong. I've taken my smelteries away, and I've replaced the 3 sieve system with a single sieve system, which I have set up, which is effectively much more efficient than the original 3 sieve system was. But basically, it's kind of round robin, taking itself through the 3 different items we have here, and hopefully it's doing everything randomly, or it does seem to have a preference to messing me about. So as long as you've got one of each 3 in each of the 3 columns, it round robins its way through them. It tends to go down the vertical columns for some reason. As long as it's got each of the 3, it'll be fine. So that's putting them randomly in there one at a time, and then it's being immediately taken back into the system. And then the system makes them into the gravels when it's gravel, and then the gravel gets put in here where it gets smashed with the hammer. Now I'm hoping these hammers would break, but I'm not sure if they are breaking and then being replaced, because I've got the system auto making hammers to replace them. I'm hoping it's going to go. So gravel pops up and it smashes it. It does replace them. Fantastic. So that the gravels then go back into the system, that gets them made into sand, and sand gets placed here and then smashed, and so does the other sand, and then that gets made into dust. Now dust could get smashed again, but in order to try and make it more efficient as far as speed, I've put the dust into the pulverizers just here. So I've got 2 pulverizers here, one that takes the lead or dust, and one that's taking the, what's this, whatever it was. So I've got them split, so the sands are split between the 2. I probably missed one or something, but then puts them into the furnace and cooks them up into ingots. So this is the new way of dealing with ore generation. So I've got a set of pulverizers here, and this one's making gravel, and this string here is making dust, because I've still got this combination here that's making sand. So I didn't think about moving these 2 pulverizers over here and having like a 3-2-1 system. I thought I'd just leave that there. So that's the change that I've made away from the smelteries. I'm keeping this big smeltery just temporarily because I'm using it to make myself 10,000 clear glass. So hopefully, the system is taking the clear glass out, so I can get that quest sorted out pretty soon. I don't dare look in here to see how many I've got, because it's going to be disappointing. So how many have I got in here? So I've got 7 quintuple. Probably only got 1 then, haven't I? Yeah, I've got 1 sextuple. So that's getting ready to be made into a septuple, compressed cobblestone, which is realistically still really far away. I need to get back onto my Ender quarry and try and get some more cobblestone generated very quickly. Okay, so what I wanted to try and do, just out of interest with the auto hammer thing, is I wanted to have a go at putting some of the shard making material in there. So if I take, I know TNT is the quickest to break, but I wanted to just try some ice, just because I want to see what it does. This could casually go wrong, because it could smash it all to bits, and it could, you know, not play fair. If I put a block of ice in there, ooh. It did make a shard. You saw the shard then pop up. There's another shard. So that's interesting. So I click on this, put 59 ice blocks in there. it will smash them. It'll give me some shards. Don't need a vast abundance of shards, of course, but 64 of each shard would be quite good. Can't really put grass in there unless I collect it with the Silk Touch shovel. So, in other words, I can very easily put grass in there. I can't do that one because that's 2 limestone slabs on top of each other. Not limestone, sandstone slabs, which is just annoying. Before I forget, I need to craft some yellorium bars to go back into my reactor, so I'll get that going. I don't think I've got any quests. I probably have. I'll probably get some more free something or other. Meatballs. I've been starting the meatballs. Haven't made any more. Fine, fair enough. So I can't do meatballs. Toast is silly. Any for the hoarding ones I can probably complete. Soul sand is 10,000. I must be able to do 10,000 soul sand by now. Yep. Whoops. 12k. Okay. So just flip you upside down for a second. Oh no, better leave you as you are. Must have a spare quest delivery system in here. I do. And then we'll get an export bus. Precision one. Good stuff. And before I forget, a piece of soul sand. So if we just put this here for a second and put that there for a second. It's not the most pretty way of doing it, but it's very easily done. So put that into there and that into stack mode, and then just monitor this as it races through, stacks at a time. Suppose I could also go for fill in my inventory and then manual submit and load as well. Get that done. I can probably put soul sand into this sieve down the end of the corridor, can't I, and get some more some resources, whatever it may be. Okay. We'll take that out of there because it finished. Claim the reward. Epic reward bag, that's what it gives me. 8 vials of Essentia and Instrumentum. So I've already got 8 vials of something else, Sano. So that might come into handy. Might not, I don't really know. Cool, for the hoarding done. Endstone uses end lilies. There must be a way of getting endstone, I just haven't worked it out yet. Monster Hunter, killing witches. See, finding and killing witches is going to be interesting. Making a 16M storage is just silly. I have 10,000 glass. I don't yet have 10,000 clear glass. Pretty sure I don't have anywhere near enough of any of that. What else did I want to do? I wanted to try something else as well. So let's just collect that. But collect it with this so that it doesn't remember that it's been done in. And so we have a. I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but I want to try something with the binding because I think a bound pick might do something awesome and help me with the nether situation. Might be wrong, it might totally catastrophically fail. But let's. Oh, it's definitely going to do something. Ow, fair enough. Whee, it did. Bound pick. So once I like the bound sword. The bound pick doesn't do anything unless you activate it. Oh yeah, I need to remember that this is over here. To move my witch water situation, across to the new system. So if I go into the nether, actually there's something else. I was watching a video about Thorncraft, and there was a Magnum Torch, and this prevents spawning. So I posted an instant health, post regeneration, and chandeliers. Is it 4 chandeliers or 5 chandeliers? 5 chandeliers. Annoying. Potion of instant health and a potion of regeneration 2. So that's potion of regeneration 2, which is potion of regeneration, which is gas tears. Well, that's not annoying. Orca potions nether wart. Instant health is glistening melon. So that's not as easy as I thought it would be. I don't even think I have a potion. So if we go to gas tears, can this be made using the I can get them from sieving soul sand, can I? Right, well, that's fair enough. So if I put, I've got 38, so gas tears is not a problem. But have I got a poi? No, a potion brewing thing. Potion brewing, so this is going to be, it's not called potion brewing, it's called brewing, just on its own. Nope. A brewing stand. So if I get a brewing stand, put it on top of there, need some glass bottles, which because of the recipes that I continuously end up with, I've got millions of. Oh, actually, before I forget, I need to check something, because I was reading the Thormonomicon earlier, and I was messing around in here. And there is a way to make silverwood saplings. Yes, there is. Son of a bitch. So brewing will get done. Might as well put the nether in there for now. I need 2, so I might as well do 2. So that I can get the orca potion on the go. But if I go over to my alchemical chemistry set, and I have like a oak sapling and I think it was a green, a blue, a red, I want to say yellow, and I put them all in here. Where was it? I think they are position specific in this one. So blue, red, yellow, green, tree. So tree, blue, yellow, red, and green. And I get my magician's, oops, fallen in the niter pit. Where have I put my blood orb? I've done something clever with my blood orb, have I? And then lost it. It's there. There we go. Clever, not really the right word to use. Clever, better word to use. So this is awesome. So if we put this in here, it will make a silverwood sapling, which is unbelievable. And then I am able to plant this silverwood sapling. Not going to use the pick of death, but I'll just use this one. So we might want to build it near this, just because I think there's a chance that it will spawn a new node. It's a very slim chance. I imagine self-planted ones isn't. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 by 5. I think it needs. It takes forever, so I need to plant this now and then just leave it for like the next like 2 episodes or 3 episodes probably. But basically, if I take this and I plant this like so, I will eventually get a silverwood tree, and then I can get silverwood, and then I can make a silverwood wand, maybe, and then I can get all the viz I need to do all the infusion, and it's going to be awesome, I hope. So, right, random episode of Random is probably drawing to a close because it's getting a bit too random. So what I intend to do, is that a zombie walking around? Nope. What I intend to do is I intend to put a pair of potions together. So I'll make the instant health and I'll make the regeneration so I can make the Magnum Torch. Then I will go to the nether and show you what the pick does. Oh yeah, it's all just to go to the pick, wasn't it? I could have just done the nether and made the pick. Oh god, I'm rubbish. So little random side note, sorry for waiting 20 minutes of your day. I hope you enjoyed it anyway, the random ramblings that I'm going on. But I'm making so much progress in so many different directions that I am super excited about my Skyblock at the moment. So you might get a few more episodes slightly more regularly over the next few sort of weeks, just because I have so much to do. I'm doing it very quickly that I'm recording quite a few episodes in a session now. So rather than doing 1 or 2 episodes a day, once a week, I'm now doing like 2 episodes a day every day because I just want to play. So I'm in the zone. Right then guys, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again soon for the next episode. Bye for now.